a rock that's pulled out from somewhere. And you've got to be really on the ball to make sure, when it comes on burns at the bottom, it just seems to be coming into it. All it takes is that one rock, you just kick up underneath, give them a puncture, check out the brake line,
Car number 2 then, Duncan Smith, Team Hybrid, running this fabulous car. It's called Nog, New Old Girl. Runs an LS3 6.8 litre 600 horsepower engine, and the vehicle itself weighs in at about 2,500 kilograms. A great proponent of off-road motorsport. Gets heavily involved in supporting other people coming to the sport as well. Running great at the moment, had a good season start so far and won Dirt Round 3, so off to a great start for 2024.
The rock to the log and into the rhythm zone.
Terry Furlong, car number 3, Kirby Signs, a great sponsor of the sport as well as a competitor as well. His debut at Goodwood. First event he ever entered was the October the Essential in 2021. He's gone on to great things since then. Built a new truck, sorted it out with Carl, Terry and Reese as well. New approach to frame building in the UK using a multi-piece rear hoop inspired by frames being built in the USA. So this car with some very special additions on it and taking things forward massively. Terry, a great driver and doing great stuff out there in the 4400 truck in Ultra 4. Also takes part in Dirt Nationals, a slightly different discipline. Runs class 2 in that, but looking good out there. So real joy to see Terry Furlong out there. Number 4, Jim Marsden, and this is, of course, we call it Jinx, he calls it Mistress. Not his favourite car at the moment. It's been playing up for most of the past year or so. He's had some terrible trouble with it, but what a car when she's going. She is just one of the most amazing cars. Jim himself is probably our most decorated international competitor. He's won every event you can possibly think of, including Croatia 3 times and the Breslau 3 times as well. The car is quite extraordinary. He developed it thinking it would just be the one just to take it that next level, but actually refers back to Brad Penny, his older car, quite often, one of the stalwarts of the extreme world. Jim, it's just one of those people, everything he turns to, he seems to get it right, and he is now also commentating, not only with us here at Goodwood, he also goes out and commentates on the Mint out in America and the King of the Hammers. As I say, probably our most decorated international competitor, and this is car Mistress, hoping she's going to be doing her best this weekend for him. Ryan Jenkins, well-known 2-2 racing in car number 5, one of the extreme drivers. Love this car, looks like a Defender. It definitely is not a Defender. Has tremendous success out there, a very, very experienced driver, and also a veteran here at Goodwood. Looking forward to seeing him out on course and really showing off what his 2-2 racing 106 Defender can do.
Because we've got another design development movements going on at the top here.
We've got 2 cars off the course at the minute. 2-2 racing of Ryan Jenkins.
Car number 6, James Ayre, well known for his Blackbird Industries, a development company right at the cutting edge of off-road motorsport. This is the second Blackbird car, BB2. James competes not only behind the wheel, he's also a demon on maps and quite often jumps in with Jim Marsden to take on some of the major events. Loves it here at Goodwood and, as always, putting on a tremendous show.
Are very available and are very affordable too. I mean, you could pick up a crated engine ready to bolt in for anything from £6,000.
Peter Jackson, this is the mighty LX 430, just a superb vehicle. 6-speed transmission on this one. It's an ORA Eurofighter truck. Takes part, I love the story about this man. He went out and decided, he'd done enough trialling, wanted something a little bit more adrenaline. So he built himself the most superb truck. He reckoned it was absolutely unbeatable. It was unstoppable. It would do the business. And he was going to go and do just a little bit of winter challenges. Saw King of the Valleys when it came over to the UK in 2012 and thought, I'm going to give that a go. So he did. He went in and he took it on with his bulletproof vehicle and took out 9 diffs in one event. But he didn't give up. He put it all back together, sorted himself out, built himself a bigger, better car, decided what he wanted to do, aimed for it, and now here he is appearing at Goodwood Festival of Speed. If the phrase "never give up" ever applied to anybody, it is very definitely Peter Jackson. It's car number 9, Shabs Piercy, Team Synchro racing with the Can-Am X3, fresh back from the States, where he's actually bought another car just to compete out there. Took part in the Stampede, could have had a very, very good result, bar for a mechanical fault out there, but looking great out here, thoroughly enjoying his first appearance at Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Of course, it changes the car with every lap.
Parpottas, again a veteran in car number 10 of the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Furlong well used to taking on events with up to 2,500k. Goes out to Bulgaria, the Kalahari, the Breslau, Poland, Carter Rally, Morocco. Really, really loves to take on a major, major challenge in his Can-Am XRS, wonderful turbo little car. Only 900cc and about 195 brake horsepower, but by crikey, this car gets him through some very, very difficult terrain over massive distances, and we're always chuffed a bit to see Parpottas here at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Nicolas Montador in car number 11. So excited to see Nicolas over from France. He has been to Goodwood in the past, but back again with his very latest car. It's the WSR 500 IFS, obviously for independent front suspension, all built in his own workshop. Designed for Baja and Ultra 4. It's got a 6-speed sequential Sadev gearbox and a 6.8 litre Chevy. LS base up to 680 horsepower. It's one heck of a car, extra tank for long distance in desert, so quite a heavy car as well, but looking great here at Goodwood. Chris Bowler in car number 12, the man who can drive anything, do anything, go anywhere. Really a veteran off-road motorsport. Driving his Ultra 107 6.2 LS3, the engine out of a Chevrolet Camaro. Wonderful car, perfectly capable. He wanted to prove that you could build a car that could take on any event, whether it was trialing, winch challenge, comp safari. You could do anything in it really. A great car, and Chris Bowler, a tremendous competitor here at Goodwood.
The forward, so you want to get the big tires on. First thing to hit would be the tyres, so the classic.
At number 14, this is Mikey Riley's car. Mikey really keen on the more endurance events, the tougher events, Ultra 4 specialist as well. This car, absolutely gorgeous, been tuned up by Dan Thomas, taking the LS V8 to new heights, pushing at about 400 brake horsepower, weighs in at about 2,300 kilograms. Really just sticks with this discipline. He's competed out of Portugal twice, France once, going back to Portugal in October. On video recently did the most incredible run, showed some superb driving on a climb, really steep, serious climb as well, and just kept his foot absolutely in the right place at the right time. Got that car up and through. It was the most beautiful drive we've seen. So we know that Mikey Riley really is one heck of a driver, and this car that he's been working on is just superb. So out in France at that event, he was pushing for second place. It was just one small mechanical issue that just cost him the win on that last lap, or at least that good second place. So first time at Goodwood, just really enjoying himself, having a debut here for 2024. A great car, Legend Spec, 1997 Land Rover Defender 90, and this really is brought in to show exactly where the sport has come from. This is on the original 27-year-old chassis, and it's really what we would call a rolling development. Luke has very much made it his own car. He's added to it, taken away from it, changed things, modified it, and then finally went out and did a massive international event at the Breslau very recently and brought it home successfully. And that event, if you just cross that finish line, you are an absolute winner. And I think he's showing the baseline of the spot beautifully at Goodwood Festival of Speed with this lovely Legend Spec 1997 Land Rover Defender, where it all really starts for the extreme cars.
Everybody's out here on the opposite yesterday and today, picking the line. back here tomorrow, Sunday afternoon.